Hello everyone, good morning. Today let us discuss forms. So we have discussed till now about images, hyperlinks, list, all these things. So web technologies is such a subject where you can design web pages and you can do miracles with that in such a way that you can insert anything in your web page. See, designing your web page beautifully is the good art of everyone. So you can do that using anything. See, you can use list, you can use hyperlinks, you can use images, insert images, whatnot, tables and everything. So as a part of that, today let us discuss forms. So this is the continuation process. You will be learning everything in web technologies. This is not just a single thing. It is not like you have to insert only table. It is not like you can insert only image. You can develop your web page according to your interest. So as a part of that, if we discuss forms and frames, our half of the portion in Unit 1 will be covered. So what is Unit 1 actually? So you have to discuss about HTML and you have to discuss about HTML tags, and we have to discuss about what we can do when we are creating web pages. So as a part of that, we have discussed many things. Now if we discuss forms and frames today, so first half will be completed, then we can go into CSS. As I already told you, HTML is to design the static web page. CSS is to add beauty for that web page. CSS is nothing but cascading style sheets. So those sheets are nothing but those sheets can add beautiness to your web page. Then actually what HTML will do? Actually HTML is for designing static web pages. In Unit 1 we have two chapters. Like first chapter is HTML, second chapter is CSS. So if we discuss forms today, almost first chapter will be completed, followed by frames. Then we can go for CSS. So our today's topic is forms. So you all know what a form is. See, if you want to open Facebook, you will get a login page. If you want to open Gmail, you will get a sign up page. So like that, if you want to open anything, Amazon or anything if you want to open, it will definitely direct you to a login page or a sign up page. So forms are nothing but can be a registration form. See, registration form. So what actually form? You have to give your name, address, anything like this, you will call it as a form. See, I want to join in a college, I should fill some form. I want to book something in Flipkart, I should log in, that is login form. Registration form, login form, sign up form, different types of forms we will have. Why these forms? Actually, user details. To log in or register or to sign up using user details, we are having the concept of forms. See, till now what we have discussed, how to insert an image we know, how to create hyperlinks we know. Hyperlinks are nothing but moving from one page to another web page, inserting images, then list, how to generate list we know, hyperlink we know, tables, how to generate tables we know. Apart from all these things, improving our web pages into next level, we are creating forms. So see here, as I told you already, if you want to sign up into a Facebook, this is the Facebook registration form or Facebook sign up form. What it actually have? We require these fields. Before discussing about form, before generating a form, we actually need to know what are the attributes we have in a form. See, if you are female or male, you know radio buttons? If we use radio buttons for female and male to specify gender. This birthday, here you can see the birthday here. So this is drop down list. Here you can see name, that is nothing but text box. Password, we can give password in the form of asterisk. So if you take any form, first you need to understand what are the attributes we have in that form. See, before generating a form or before learning about attributes of the form, you should first know, take an example form and what it will be having. It will be having radio buttons, it will be having check boxes, it will be having drop down list, it will be having text boxes, it will be having passwords also. So first I have taken a sign up form for Facebook. So if you want to register into Facebook, you need to give your name, password, your gender, your date of birth, everything. These and all are not same type. Name is of some text box. Password is in some other form, password format. Gender is in radio button format. Same way your birthday will be in drop down list. Drop down list. So this is one kind of form. At the same time, see, this is the form for pizza ordering. See, different forms will have different attributes. Before generating the form or before going into the attributes, we should know what actually our form should have. See, for example, you have seen Facebook. Now see, to order a pizza. See here, these are nothing but radio buttons. This is text box, drop down list, check boxes. You already know. Then what it is? That is area, text area. Text area. So name can be text box. These options can be radio button. So if you want to select multiple things at the same time, then that is checkbox. So what is the difference between radio button and checkbox? If you want to select only one option, then you will go for radio button. Gender. Either you can be male or you can be female. At the same time, you cannot select both male and female. You can select only male or female. So when you have to go for only one option, we will go for radio buttons. Likewise, what are the fruits you like? You may like 2-3 fruits at a time. See, if you have 2 different fruits, you can like 2 different fruits at the same time. There is nothing wrong in that. Then we will go for check boxes. So when we will select more than one option, we will go for checkbox. When we will select only one option, we will go for radio button. When there is only limited text, we will go for text box. When there is the parameters like address, you have to write your college address or you have to write your home address, then you will go for text area. So let us see. See, this is another example. Till now what you have seen? You have seen Facebook login page. You have seen pizza ordering form, order form. Now let us see a particular registration application. See, if you want to register, as I already told you, your email address, age, last name, first name, all these will be text box. So as I already told you, your gender will be radio button. Whether you are the student of first year or second year or you are interested in reading books, all such kind of things, check boxes. Birthday, like this calendar, dates, drop down list. And finally, in addition to that, we have some submit and reset buttons also. We can create buttons also in forms. So what I wanted to tell you is, when you have seen Facebook login page, there you know what is text box, what is radio button. When you have seen pizza order form, then you know what is checkbox also. Then when you came for a particular registration form, then you know you can create some other buttons. You can create your own buttons in forms. Okay? So see what actually a form is. Now we will go into definition of the form. See here, web, we can call it a web form or we can call it HTML form. What it will do? This is used to enter data, enter user data. See, form is used to enter user data. Why form is used? We can call form as web form or we can also call it as HTML form. This form is used to enter user data. See here. See, I have a registration form and I am filling my name, age and extra details. I will be client and these details I will be giving to server. These details I will be giving to server. See here, I want to fill an application form for college. So college will be server, I will be client. All my details I am using the form, all my details I am giving to server. That's what they have given here. You can call form as web form, you can call form as HTML form. Why this form is used? This form is used to enter user details. Who will process that? Server will be processing that. See here, I am the client. These are my details. These details I am giving to server for processing. So how I am giving these details to server for processing? Through form. Through form, somebody can give their details to server for processing. So what is the form tag? What is the form tag? This is the form tag open. This is form tag close. So we already discussed in the previous class, tags will be of two types. In the two types, if a tag is having both start and end tag, we will call it as container tag. We have two types of tags. In that container tag also we have, definition of container tag is nothing but any tag should be having both start and end tag. So form is having both start and end tag also. So angular braces, this is the start tag, this is the end tag. And one more point is, see here, this is the form tag. As we already know, we can call it web form or HTML form. It is used to send user data for server to process. And one more point is, we can make forms using GUI, graphical user interface. This is called as HTML control. We have the concept like HTML controls. In HTML controls, graphical user interface is also one of the element. See here, forms are made up of GUI. This is one of the HTML control. So let us summarize the form. We can call it web form or we can call it HTML form. Form is used to send user data to server and server will process it. Form will have both open and close tag. That is form. So and finally, forms are made by using GUI. This GUI is nothing but HTML control. See, actually we are going into attributes of the form. As I told you before, text box is the first attribute where you can enter your name or any text. See here, first attribute is type. This can be a text, password, file, image, checkbox, radio button, submit or reset button, anything. The default type is text. In web technologies, for everything we have default, right? When we talked in previous classes, the default value is 1, default value is 0, default value is 1, that and all we have seen. So while talking about web technologies, having a default value is common thing. So default value for this form is text. So attribute, first attribute is type. This default is text. Apart from text, you can also give password, file, image, checkbox, radio button or submit and reset buttons. See here. So text box is our first, text is our first type. So text box, using text box you can give name, age, anything. This is a rectangular box which accepts input. This text box is a rectangular box which accepts input. So this text box is created using the input tag. So what is the tag to create text box? Tag to create text box. So as I already told you, we are going to discuss about different types. In that, default type is text. Text box is a rectangular box which accepts the input, one line input. So text box is created with the help of input tag. See, from now we will see examples. How you can create a text box? You can give input type equal to text, you can give like this. What it will generate? It will generate a text box. Text box is a rectangular box which accepts input from the user. So how you can generate? Input type, text you can declare or simply input you can give. Because default type only text. Default type is nothing but text. As our default type only text, we can just give input. Or else we can also give input type equal to text in double quotations, close the angular braces. If you have this angular braces, we will call it as tag. So our attribute is type. Default attribute is text. So you can give simple input or you can give input type equal to text also. What output it will generate? It will generate a rectangular box, nothing but text box. So see here, as I told you, not only text box, we can give password, file we can give, image we can give, password also we can give, not only text. So what I have given here, input type, in double quotation password, so asterisk will print here. If you type 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as your password, it will display 6 asterisk symbols. 6 asterisk symbols. So see here, you can give, in the place of password, you can give text also, you can give file also, you can give image also. Nothing but as a input you are giving image, as a input you are giving file, as a input you are giving text, as a input you are giving password. See here, open angular braces, input, type equal to, in double quotations image, close angular braces. In place of image you can give file, in place of image you can give password, in place of image you can give text also. What it mean? Opening angular braces, closing angular braces, nothing but a tag. This tag type is we are defining as image or file or password or text. What output it will generate? It will generate a password box. When you type your password, all your password will convert into asterisk symbols. So next one is file. As I already told you, this input type you can give file also, nothing but you can insert a file, file 1 or WT file. As a input you are inserting file. So next one, image. As I already told you, input type is the first attribute, default type is text, but you can give image also. What it will do? It will take image as some JPG image, it will take. See next one, checkbox. As I already told you, checkbox is the small box in shape of square. See here, checkboxes will allow any limited number of choices. That is the important thing. Checkbox is a small box. It is used to check or select anything. It is used to select anything. Unlimited or limited options you can give. See, if you have fruits. I have a question like, what fruits you like? You may like 2 fruits at the same time. So you can select both the fruits. So this is the symbol for checkbox. It will be in square shape. It is the small box. Here you can select n number of choices from the options. So how you can select? If you have list of fruits, you like more than 3 fruits, you can select all the 3. See here, this is the general checkbox. This is selected checkbox. See here, selected. When you have a checkbox like this, if you select, you will get a tick like this. So, selected checkbox. See, this is disabled checkbox. What is the third one? What is the second one? Disabled. Means, this checkbox you cannot select. Cannot select. The checkbox which you cannot select is called as automatically disabled checkbox. So see here, we are seeing the example for. So see here, we are seeing the example for checkbox. If you write the program like this, you will get output like this. So form, we have opened the form. So we have closed the form. What they have given in between? Input type, input type, input type. What is the input type? All are checkboxes only. So what it should display? Football, volleyball, cricket, tennis. So BR, why we are using BR? BR is break tag. See, after football you need a break. After volleyball you need a break. For giving break we are using BR tag. To give checkbox as input we are using input type. So everything checkbox only. What the checkbox should display, that matter we are giving here. So form open, form close, input type is all checkboxes. What they should display? They should display all games. To have break we are using BR tag. Output will be in which game you are interested, all the 4 games. If you like more than 3 games, you can check more than 3 check boxes. So see here how the output will be there. Form open, form close. Input type is all check boxes. In the check boxes we have given all the game names. To break we are using break tag. Here defaultly I have given checked. Defaultly if I mention checked, all the check boxes will be automatically selected. So see here, by writing this program, we will get this output. In which game you are interested. I want all the check boxes to be selected already. So I have given as checked. When in the program only I have given the word checked, all my check boxes will come selected. Yes, see this example now. In many registration forms you will understand this. You have seen in many registration forms, you have seen in many agreements, I accept all the terms and conditions sentence will be there. For that also they have generated form only. See here HTML open, HTML close, form open, form close. What I want? I want only one checkbox. What is the checkbox? Input type checkbox. So checkbox I have given as the input type. What this checkbox should display? I accept terms and conditions. So I accept terms and conditions came. In previous example, what you have seen? Checked is the option I gave in previous example. So all the checkboxes automatically selected. But what here I have given? Disabled I have given. I have given disabled. So this checkbox is disabled. See, 3 types of checkboxes you have. Normal checkbox, selected checkbox, disabled checkbox. So disabled is one kind of checkbox, selected is one kind of checkbox, normal checkbox. You have seen example for normal checkbox. When you have in the program itself, when you have given check, your checkbox will be selected. If you want a disabled checkbox, then you have to mention disabled here. So form open, immediately form close. So input type is checkbox given. This checkbox should be disabled. So I have given that option disabled. So next one is radio buttons. What is our next attribute in form? Radio buttons. You can see here, before selecting radio button will be like this. After selection like this. This is before selection. Before selection radio button will be like this. This is after selection. So after selection radio button will be like that. Radio button is nothing but a dot and a circle, which is you have limited number of choices. So only limited number of choices you have. This is before selection radio button. This is after selection radio button. Radio button is nothing but a dot and circle. So it has a limited number of choices. So next attribute is radio button. So our next attribute is radio button. Radio button is nothing but a circle and a dot. This is before selection. This is after selection. Here you have only limited number of choices. So this is the example for radio button. See here. This is the example for radio button. I have opened the form. After opening, I want a heading like gender. And input type is radio. Input type is radio. Radio, if I have given, it will generate radio buttons. One of the 2 radio buttons, male and female. So how it will generate? The output screen will be like this. Here we will have gender option. So one radio button for male and the radio button for female. See here, example for radio buttons. If you want to generate radio buttons, you should give input type as radio or radio button. So what it should display, that matter you should give after the basis. BR is used for breaking. After male you need space. So BR we have used. After female also you need space. So break we have used. BR is for break. BR is the break type. So form open, form close. In between for space we are using BR. and our input type is radio button. So it will generate two radio buttons with the heading gender. In both the radio buttons you can select only one. In both the radio buttons you can select only one. So this is radio button, and the next one is text area. See, as I already told you, if you want to give address, you are going to use text area. Text area will take multiple lines as input. See, what is the difference between text box and what is the difference between text area? Text area will take multiple lines. Text box will take single line. So text box will take single line as the input. Text area will take multiple lines as the input. Remember very carefully, text box is a rectangular box which will take only single line. Radio button we can select only one option. Check box you can select multiple number of options. Text area will take multiple lines as the input. Address is the best example for text area. So let us see the example for that. So this is the example for text area. Here I have created 10 rows and 10 columns. Input type I have given as text area. Form open, form close. Heading should be address. Text area I have created with 10 rows and 10 columns. So form open as usual. Form close. Heading should be address. So I have given the address before the opening braces. In opening braces, text area I have given with the text area with the space 10 rows and 10 columns. So and last one, drop down list or pop up list. So our last attribute is selection list, drop down list or pop up list. As I already told you, if you want to give your birthday, for day you need a pop up list, for date you need a pop up list, drop down list, for month also you need a drop down list. So here see here, select is the tag which defines the drop down list. This option tag is used to define the option in the list. See here, select is the tag for generating drop down list. In that option tag we have, option tag is to give value for that. See, I have generated a drop down list here. So for generating the drop down list I want select. If I want to give cheese as the option, I need option tag. So what tags we have here? Select is the tag, option is the tag. So now our concept is drop down list. It is also called as pop down list. When this is more useful, if you want to give your birthday, this drop down list is more useful. So what are the two tags we have here? Select and option. These are the two tags we have here. Select is to create the drop down list. In the drop down list, if you want to give any option like this, as you can see here, they have given the groceries favorite food list. See, this is the drop down list. For that select command they have used. That drop down list, if you want against the option, then you have to use option tag. If you see example, you will understand. See, they have generated the drop down list for countries. As you can see here, from Afghanistan to USA, a drop down list is generated with countries. So this is the perfect example for drop down list. I want a drop down list. So I have generated HTML program. In that form I am using. So I have given select country is my heading. Select is the tag for generating drop down list. In the drop down list, what my option should be? Options are country names. See, you can see here, from Afghanistan to USA, I want to generate a drop down list. This drop down list can be generated using the tag select. Now in this drop down list, what my option should be? For options I have given tag as option open and option close. So from Afghanistan to USA, I have generated the drop down list. See one more example. In the before example, Afghanistan is your option. See here. Here in this example, USA will be the option. So see here. In the before example, on this Afghanistan displayed. By Here there is a option like option selected. If you give option selected as USA, USA will be displayed. If you give option selected as Afghanistan, here Afghanistan will be displayed. So very simple thing, we have two tags. One is select tag, one is option tag. If you open select tag, you should close select tag also. If you open option tag, you should close option tag also. This select tag is for creating drop down list. This option tag is for giving options in that. So same example, I want a country drop down list. So countries drop down list I have generated. What option I have? Option selected facility I have. Option selected facility I have. If I give option selected as Japan, here I will get Japan. Because I gave here option selected as USA, I got USA as option selected. So this is drop down list. So the next one is creating buttons. You can create reset button, you can create submit button, you can create click button, any name you can give. Reset, submit, click, hit me, log in, any button you can create using the tag. See here button is a simple one, by clicking we will perform some action. We can generate, we can create buttons. For these buttons you can give any name as click, login, any name you can give. By pressing this button, action is performed. So we will see the example, then you will understand what a button is. So see here, add is my button. Everything, rest everything you know. So see here, I have created a button like add. What this add will do, will add two numbers. I have given 2 and 3. Sum is my answer. By clicking on add button, I will get 5. See the program. Form you already know, form open and close. Center you already know, center open and close. Break tags you already know. And input type also you already know. Input type I have given as button here. What on button what value should be printed? That is given under value. What action it should perform? That is given here. So this statement is very important. Till now everything you know. This is the only new statement. Input type is button. So they have created a button. What that button should be visible? The visible matter of button will be value. Value is add. So it is given add. What action it should perform? On clicking, what action it should perform? On clicking, it should perform sum. So it will perform addition. This is the only new statement. Till now every statement you know. This form, center, closing tags, break tag, input type equal to text, everything you know. The only new statement is this one. This is very important. See, input type you have given button. So they have created the button. What the button should display, we will give in value. So the button will display add. On clicking it will perform some action, right? So on click is to define action. What action it will do? It will perform sum. So if I give 10, value 1 is 10, value 2 is 20. On clicking the add button it will perform 30 and display. So this is the last one, creating buttons. So as I said you, we can create submit buttons. See, submit button is to submit some information from client to server. As I already told you before, if I want to join in a college, I should fill the registration form and submit to college. Same way, client want to fill the details and submit to server. So see here, if username is Vignan and password is 123456, this password is not visible and you will get asterisk symbols. This username and password after clicking login button will go to server for processing. How this login button is created? In this example, login button is created. Input type button, instead of add, value will be here login. On click what it will do? It will go to server. So input type is button only always. What it should display, that will give in value login. On click what action it will do? It will redirect to server. Same way we have generated login button also. So this is how Vignan Lara is your username and your password will always be in the form of asterisk only. They will not reveal your passwords. These are the client details. Once if you press login button, these details will go to server for processing. Like the same way you can generate login button also. Input type is button or submit. The value will be login. Rest of the tags, everything you know. See here what it will do. Form open, form close. It should be in center. That's why we are using center tag. This input type text and input type password you already know in previous classes. Only thing is near value I have given login, so it displayed login. If I give here hit me, it will display hit me. By clicking on that button, some action will be performed. That action is given here. By clicking on login, what it will do? It will redirect to login.jsp page. This is about buttons. So the last one, reset button, same as you already know. How the submit button will work. Reset button is nothing but to clear all the data. Submit button is to give your information to server. Reset button is to clear the data in that form. So see the example for reset button. Same program. Form center, opening and close of form center, input type, all these things as previous only. This value number 1 and number 2 break tags also as in the previous class. The only thing is clear here. So I have created a button. For that button I have given the value as clear. If I click on that clear, this number 1 and number 2 will disappear. In this example you can see the disappearing. So see here, form opened, so form closed. I want this to be in center, so I have used center open and center close tag. Value 1 to display here, value 1, value 2 to display here. Input type is text, so 2 text boxes generated. I have used the break tag, so there is a break between value 1 and value 2. So I have created a button. The action of that button is to reset. What value I have given clear, so it is displaying clear. After first the textbook boxes will be like this. Initially text boxes will be like this. I have given 10 and 20 values. If I hit on clear, this 10 and 20 will disappear. So by this we have concluded forms. In today's class we have discussed about forms. In forms we have text boxes, radio buttons, check boxes and creating submit or reset buttons. So what we have seen, text box is a rectangular box which accepts the single line. Check boxes will accept number of choices. Radio button will accept only one option. Finally, what is submit button or reset button? Submit button is to give your data to server. Reset button is to clear that form details. So if I have given 10 and 20 and plus clear, reset option will perform and that 10 20 will disappear. So today we have discussed about forms. In next class we will discuss about frames. Till now we have discussed images, hyperlinks, list, forms. In the next class we will discuss frames.